Hello, class of 2021. I'm Mrs. Brayman, one of your 9th grade counselors. Can you believe you are almost halfway finished with your freshman year of high school? Mrs. Schreiber and I hope you're preparing already for the end of the semester. Get those missing assignments in, retake a test, and keep pressing forward in order to finish strong. Today we will be discussing scheduling and requesting courses for your sophomore year. At the beginning of the year, you put together a 4-year plan of classes you wanted to take throughout your high school career. Now is the time for you to review and build upon this plan as you think about your sophomore year.
It is also important for you to reflect on the interest inventories you took and ask yourself, what are your strengths and talents? What are your goals for after high school? Further, what classes and diploma will help you achieve these goals? These are all things you will need to think about as you go about choosing your courses. At this time, advisory teachers, please make sure that each student has the following 3 items: a blank course request sheet, a pink course selection worksheet, and the new course description guide pulled up on their computers. This guide can be found under the School Counselor section of Homestead's website. On the left-hand tab, you will find a link called Course Descriptions. This is where the new guide will be. While many of you will be eager to begin now, I ask that you follow along completely with me throughout this video. We will begin completing the forms towards the end. Please listen entirely to the information provided and write down any questions you come up with. Mrs. Schreiber and I ask that you email your questions to us, as this is the most efficient way to get your answers. The first thing you need to know is the timeline for requesting courses. You each are receiving this information now because as soon as we return from winter break, Mrs. Schreiber and I will begin visiting seminar and biology classrooms to review and pick up your completed course request sheets. Our hope is that you spend the time you have now and during winter break to look through your course options and discuss your plan with your family and teachers. Please utilize the 4-year plan you have created on Indiana Career Explorer as a guide throughout this process. We spend a great deal of time working on your 4-year plan during advisory to ensure it lines up with your academic and career goals. Utilizing this 4-year plan is a wonderful reference tool and should help ensure you are scheduling the sophomore year courses you need for your future. Now let's talk about your course description guide. In the very beginning pages of your course description guide, you will find information on dual credit, graduation requirements, and rules and guidelines regarding schedule changes. All of the courses in this book are divided by department in alphabetical order. Under every course title, you will find important information including, but not limited to, students who are required to take the course, prerequisites for the course, how many credits you earn for the course, whether the course is honors or AP, and if so, what the weighted GPA is, whether the course is dual credit, and if so, who is the crediting institution and how much it costs, and finally, a description of what you can expect in the course. Once you have reviewed the course description guide, your next step will be to begin completing your course request sheets. Here you will see an example of a completed course request sheet. You will notice that each course request includes both the course title and the course number. This information can be found in the course description guide or on the pink course selection worksheet. This pink sheet is a quick reference tool that has all of the courses available to you your sophomore year at a glance. It does not include descriptions, but does provide a list of courses available to you by department. Please remember that for your sophomore year schedule, each of you should have 2 semesters of the following subjects: English, which will be English 10 or Honors English 10, Math, which is contingent upon the level of math you have successfully completed this year, Science, and Social Studies. If you are currently on track for the Academic Honors Diploma and have not yet started a world language, please consider adding a world language to your schedule for next year. Finally, sophomore year could be a great time to fulfill graduation requirements such as PE1, PE2, Health, Personal Finance, and/or 2 fine art classes. As you progress through high school and become an upperclassman, you will have many course options available to you. To maximize on these elective opportunities, do not delay in getting any course requirements completed. You will also notice that we ask every student to provide 2 alternative choices for electives. It is incredibly important that alternative choices are listed. In the event that a course becomes full or is no longer offered, we will need an alternative choice to fill your schedule. You must be ready after winter break to turn in your course request sheet. Delay in turning these requests in may prevent you from getting the course that you want. Since this is all a part of your college and career planning, we need you to be in charge of what courses you take. While you are completing your course request sheets, we encourage you to have conversations with your teachers. They are the experts in their content area. They know about the courses in their department and also know about your academic performance in the classroom. Their insight and recommendations will be invaluable during this process. Each student at Homestead has a variety of course choices to create an academic experience that is both challenging and reflecting of his or her passions and interests. I encourage you to really dig deep and be intentional when selecting your courses. Once you have submitted your course request to your counselors, you have until 2:45 p.m. on Friday, June 6th, to change your mind on a course request. If this is the case, simply email your counselor and we will get the change made. Any requests made after this date cannot be honored. If you want to take a class that requires an audition, such as show choir, jazz band, or dance team, please include it on your course request sheet. In the event that you do not make the team or group you desire, your counselor can call you down and allow you to select an alternative elective. This is another reason why having alternative electives already listed on your course request sheet is so important. If you have a class that you intend to take in summer school, such as PE, or retaking a failed course, we want that course still listed on your course selection sheet as if you were taking it during the school year. At the end of the summer, once we have seen that you have successfully completed a specific course, counselors will adjust your schedule accordingly. An example of this would be biology. Students who have not passed biology may not move on to a new science course. Therefore, we would list biology credit recovery as your science course until we have seen that you completed the course over the summer. At that time, we would then allow you to choose a different science course. Once you have submitted your course request sheet to me or Mrs. Schreiber after break, your advisor will encourage you to log on to Indiana Career Explorer and update your 4-year plan. This will allow each of you to visualize how your sophomore year courses will impact your personal progress towards college and career readiness. Let me outline your task list at this point. Look through the course options available to you in the course description guide. Think through your academic goals and what you need to be prepared for your journey beyond high school. Talk to your family. Consult with your teachers about what options are best for you. Email your counselor with any questions you have. We want you to feel good with the courses you picked and are happy to support you however we can. Thank you for your attention today. Let's finish strong, Spartans.